guess water just gives me energy. I've never been to the blueberry festival. There are all of the blueberries I bought. She gets her creativity from me. Happy Father's Day. Oh my gosh. Every day, well, every few days I should say, I have been picking a charm to put up, actually 5 charms to put up on the ledge just because I'm thinking about it, and it's fun to be able to see my charms when I wouldn't normally see them in a bowl. So, and not all of these are charms. I'm gonna pick a few. I want to do the starfish if I can get it. So the starfish. I really want to do the elephant to remember. And I kind of want to do this beautiful egg, but it just doesn't sit. Oh, what? It does sit. Look at that. Oh wait, it did sit now that it's on the camera. One little movement though and it'll fall. So let's hope it doesn't fall. Maybe I'll make a nest for it. Well, it is a very dreary day, but I'm actually really energized by it. I love when it rains. And when it rains, I feel like it's just so nice. I think it's just because water. I'm like, my energy goes up when I get closer to the ocean, to a lake, when I'm down in a river. Like, I don't know what it is. I'm just drawn to bodies of water, and I guess rain could be considered that. I'm always happy when it's raining. I guess water just gives me energy. I'm back from taking Freya. She did really well. We just continue to work on it every day. If you don't know, she's a Belgian Malinois, and she is pretty reactive to anything. Today, she barked her face off at a boat. She'd not seen one up close like that before. It's, I believe, a fear thing, and I'm not a trainer, so I'm just going off of what I'm observing. That is done. I'm getting my to-do list written up. There are some things that I put on here on Monday that I haven't done, like clearing off this table, so I'm gonna knock that out. But what I really want to do is finalize some details about some upcoming travel. Lennox and I are going to GalaxyCon in Raleigh. I just got the Airbnb for that last night. And then we're going to, as a family, we're going to Disney World for our very first time. And I'm gonna make that a separate vlog of what I'm like thinking, because I don't know what I'm thinking. I started in my travel, it's not even a journal, but my travel sketchbook. That's where I planned every single trip since 2022. It just happened to be in a sketchbook, and it's just been a routine to grab that when we're going on a trip. And it's like, big trip, little trip, doesn't matter. The details went into that notebook. I'm not ready to really dive in yet, making those plans. I want to, I'm still doing research, but that'll be another video because I don't want to do that today. Kids have little trips too. Like Sydney's leaving for DC next week. Addie's gone now. She's with her friend at Myrtle Beach. And that sucks because the weather's not been great. It's been, I think it's Tropical Storm Anthony, I think that's the name, is currently blowing through. She said that they had some bad days, and they're staying in a camper. It's not like they have a ton of space. Sydney's going to camp in July, so I need to like prepare stuff, think about what I need to buy for their trips, those trips. Addie starts soccer camp, but I don't know. I just got things like that to do. More like administrative, budgeting, you know, that kind of thing. That hat that I wear. Yeah, first I'm gonna fold towels. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna write that down right now. I also need to clean the island again. It needs to be done every day. That's where I like to fold the towels. Oh, and I'm planning a dinner for Danny next week. It's not for him. He wants me to not call it that, but his birthday is coming up, and I said, well, I wanted to do a dinner party. And he has willingly accepted that it's happening. No, just kidding. He has, I was gonna surprise him, but I'm like, you know, let me just talk to him about it, and we are doing it. I'm gonna start planning for that dinner now, because throughout the week it's like really difficult to do that. We need to clean up outside if we're gonna have people sitting outside, all that kind of stuff. It's just gonna be, you know, one of those weekends where we get a lot of stuff added to the to-do list and we just kind of chuck away at it. Is there, I don't know, it just feels like every weekend there is something. We don't necessarily have a thing this weekend, but we're prepping for the following weekend. Danny can only do that stuff on the weekends, so it's like Sunday's the last day he can help until Friday evening. That's why we're doing it that way. Anyway, I need to get busy. I think she's gonna settle down, so that's really good that she's kind of tired. And we'll, you know, I'll show my progress throughout the day. By the way, the Salisbury steak, mwah, it was delicious. It was the best Salisbury steak I've ever made, the best gravy I have ever made. The only complaint I had was it was not thick enough, so I think I needed more flour, or I might just jump to using cornstarch, because cornstarch is an easy thickener. I don't have to make a roux. I probably should have made a roux, but it was so good. So good. I would recommend. All right, let's get busy. I have just been budgeting for, I allotted myself an hour and 20 minutes because I had my timer going. I can really dehydrate a girl. One thing I'm going to start doing though is doing like journal entries. I started in this notebook by writing down things that I wanted to spend money on, and if I spent money on the item or if it was an idea, like a want, like things I want list, I would highlight it, and if I spent money on it, I would put it in here. But I think what I'm wanting to do is every pay period dedicate a page to my thoughts on how the money should be spent for that pay period, if that makes sense. I'm going to do that now. I put all my stuff on into Notions. I just figured out how to do that. So a pay period for us is 2 weeks, and we've got some things coming up that money needs to be sent to. This is just going to be a weird, not a weird one, but it's going to be heavy on the bills side, because we've got our energy bill and our mortgage and some other big ticket. Oh, our cell phone bill. Put my computer to sleep before it starts steaming. I try to do the cash method. Well, I don't try, I do. But what I try to do is put cash in every envelope that's important to us. When the pay period is heavy on bills, I have to designate and prioritize. So that stinks. There are envelopes I want to put some money in, but are not that important, just to see it grow. When you only have so much to divide up and disseminate, it doesn't work out that way. The journaling, I want to do that. I just thought I would mention it. Maybe it would help you guys if you do the budget. I'm a very paper to pen to paper, pencil to paper, writing device to paper type of person. Even if I use an app on the computer to do our budget, I just hate rewriting everything every month. That sucks. I just go in there and edit the dates, and it's fine. And I created a database so I could duplicate it, copy paste, essentially. Gonna be helpful because I can put it on paper and then I can refer back to it when I've already, it's like 2 weeks is gone and I'm going to do the budget again, and I completely forgot what happened last day I did the budget. Sun is coming out. It's looking good over here, but not good over there. And I'm gonna have to take her out, so I'm gonna need a bug suit though. The wind is not, it's almost in non-existence. It's almost in, it almost doesn't exist. Something like that. I just got done making dinner and I realized that I could have filmed this, but I didn't. It's the Spam bake that was on my meal plan. Here is what I put on it and what it looks like. Lennox will probably not eat that. So we also got a frozen pizza. Oh my gosh, it's hot in here. Very hot. I ate a Built Bar, but I gave myself a break for a long time because I tried them when someone mentioned them and I thought, oh, those would be really good. They tear my stomach up. So I thought, I'll try one of my daughter's Built Bar Puffs. Same thing. Same thing. Danny had to go get me Pepto. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the sugar alcohol in it, but I've had sugar alcohol from other things. It's just it doesn't sit well in my stomach, sadly. But I did get 15 grams of protein. We're about to eat, and then I gotta feed the dogs. But I'm gonna clean up my mess, because that's what I do when I cook. I clean up after myself. By the way, the USA team won. Isn't that wild? Danny said one more game and they're in the knockoff rounds. Or they're in the knockoff rounds now. Cool. Danny told me to just sit down. I've taken Pepto and I'm just trying to get my stomach back to normal. But he told me just sit down, relax, do Instagram things. I might do that. I told him she needed to go out. Oh no. Oh no. Anyway, I told him she needed to go outside and needed to go out to play. But he knows that she does not like to play when it's just when I'm not out there. She's weird like that. And so I was like, okay, I will sit here and look outside and watch YouTube play. She's actually playing with him, so that's good. And I'm gonna edit and then probably get my phone and scroll. I think we're gonna watch a movie, and I'm letting my stomach settle because Danny got my favorite ice cream, which is mint chip. I don't know what brand I like the best though yet. I want to be able to eat that later. Good morning, everybody. Cindy and I are up early because we're going to the Blueberry Festival where she has to make an appearance as a pageant queen. I'm gonna leave a little early so we could get some breakfast. We don't have breakfast, and I've never been to the Blueberry Festival. I don't know what there is, but I will take you all along and we'll discover it together. Oh. Be in the reflection. Oh my gosh, we're back. I'm fighting to stay awake right now. I could go for a nap. I decided to go ahead and upload my video and just kind of go through the motions to kind of help me wake up, but it was a very good time at the Blueberry Festival. Yeah, I'm glad that we both went, actually. It's really weird with the pageant thing. It wasn't a beauty pageant. It was a scholarship pageant. And I probably have to go over it later, like a little bit later to get my words right. I was cringing when people would stop and say certain things to her, and I talked to her about it on the way home. Nothing like gross or wrong in that sense, but I'll have to talk about it a little bit later. Mackenzie met us there. I could not do a whole lot of vlogging. As you saw, I got a whole flat of blueberries, so now I've got to figure out what to do with all the blueberries. I got a dozen cartons of them. Trying to support local farmers. I like blueberries, so let's think of all the blueberry things that we can cook. And hopefully by the time I edit and share this vlog and you all comment back, you can tell me some recipes. But I was thinking blueberry pie, blueberry cobbler, blueberry muffins, blueberry cake? Is that a thing? I may even do a bread, like a sweet bread. I know I got a lot, that's for sure. And then I got some gifts for some people. I also, because I didn't carry that much cash, I was only allowing myself to deal in cash. I got gift cards. I got the business cards of people who made these items because I want to go ahead and order some in the future. There are some really cool pieces that I just didn't have enough cash for. But I will show you that in a second. I came home, I took her OUT. She's like crashed out on the couch right now, and I'm cooling down, so I will get back with you in a minute. Here are all of the blueberries I bought. Oh my gosh. I got them early on at the festival, so I had to walk around with all of them in my arms. And I got gifts. I haven't quite figured out who I'm giving one of them to. I'm always on the lookout for unique pieces, and that's how I'm gonna do Christmas this year. Aside from my family, they might actually have needs that I want to get gifts for, like, I'm not gonna mention it now, but you know. So I got a new ornament. Oh, it smells good, like it was just made. It's a little blueberry. Now that I'm looking at it, I think it could have been colored a little better, but it's whatever. I could even get in there with something. But locally made, local as in made in North Carolina. So that's my ornament. I have an ornament tree, I have a tree that last year I didn't set it up, but it is a travel tree. I put all of our travel ornaments because that's one of the other things I collect is ornaments from our trips. And last year I didn't set it up because I let Mackenzie borrow my second tree because she didn't have one. I just didn't put any of the travel ornaments up, but I like to. This one is a very unique piece. Okay, took the tag off. You guys comment below on what you think this is. Okay. And we will see if any of you got it right. It's actually known as a posy ring. Great for all short-stemmed flowers. So it's essentially a vase. And you can, it's about that deep, so maybe an inch, and you put short cut flowers in here, and then I guess you can put it out like that, and it's really kind of cute. Actually, I'm like borderline potentially keeping it for myself. Oh, let me check my cream cheese. My cream cheese is thawing on the porch, so I'll be right back. I'm making dill chicken salad, and I need the cream cheese to be thawed. I accidentally left a brick of cream cheese out overnight, and I don't think that's good anymore. So I got another brick of cream cheese that I'm softening. This one is definitely a gift, but I want to have it for myself. And I don't know if they ship, but I will tell you the person's information. I will show it to you first. It's closer. Gets closer. So as you can see, it is a pear with this hole in the bottom. What do you think it is? It is known as a salt pinch, and I just learned about this today. I learned about both of these items today. The salt pinch, you put the salt in here through the hole, and then you carefully flip it over, and then when you want a pinch of salt, you go like this and then like this pretty quickly, and then it pours out just enough for a pinch. Isn't that cool? And at the table she had like a half of one dissected, so you could see like the inside of what this looks like on the inside, so you can understand the mechanics of it. And I just thought, this is so cool. I actually might go and get more, but I don't want to drive all the way there necessarily. But here is, wait, that's not it. Oh no. Okay, here is her business card with all of the ways you can reach out to her. I'm actually going to get on to her Instagram and see if, oh, I could even email her and see if she ships anything, but There were several colors of these, but I think this one is as close to what my friend would like. They also had these really neat mugs, and I wish that I wasn't carrying around all this stuff, but I wanted to vlog the festival, and in the beginning I got some of it, but I couldn't get the rest of it because I was carrying this tote and this tote and my purse, and we were kind of just shuffling totes back and forth, so it just wasn't a fruitful vlogging adventure, we'll say. Here's another one I got that I wanted to go on to their website. I didn't buy anything from here, but she made all these soaps and lotions and such, and I think there were even candles. I only brought so much cash, and so I took the card, and that way I could potentially buy from her or just know where to go when I'm ready to buy some. I love homemade soaps. And yeah, so those are the gifts. Guys, should I keep this? Should I keep it? I have ideas. Should I keep it? Should I keep it? I will think on it. That's the problem with unique gifts. I think both of these items are cool. I want them, but I don't have money to get 2 of everything that I find.
Guess what I'm about to eat?
What? Oh, chicken salad.
Chicken salad.
I'm glad you like it. And you don't even need to heat it up.
Downpours too by packing your ponchos, your umbrellas.
Happy Sunday and happy Father's Day to all of the dads and father figures out there. It's a little late in the day, but I thought I would just go ahead and say hello to everybody. I'm getting ready to bake a pie. There she is. I need my rolling pin, the one that lets me roll the dough out to a specific thickness. So you remember how I had all of those blueberries from yesterday? Yeah, I still have them. And for this recipe, it takes 5 cups. So that's eating up a lot of the blueberries I've got. Look who's back from Myrtle Beach, and she's not burnt.
Surprisingly.
No,
Oh, that burnt already went away.
This is a creative gift she made for her friends.
So I found a disco ball ice bucket when I was about to go get
Listen to that accent, you guys. She's the only one in this family.
but I was going to get a, what's it called? A birthday bag, right? But then I was walking, I looked down and I saw this ice bucket. A disco ball ice bucket. And I know her very well. So I'm like, she's gonna like this a lot. So
I want to get this.
It's an ice bucket. You put ice in it and it got drinks.
Ice. Put ice in it. Do you want some tissue paper?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, there's some in the gift wrap
And then
organizer.
I got her this cherry hand sanitizer. And I got this little jewelry box because I knew she was going to like it.
Oh.
A little shell. Oh my gosh, so cute.
That is pretty cute.
Yeah.
We gotta start shopping
Gummy
for
bears.
your Disney trip.
I forgot about that. And then
okay.
gummy bears because,
Did you get new glasses?
no, they're Caitlin. She's not going to have them.
Oh.
And then this because she likes using her phone while she's in the pool. So.
There's a way to test these before you...
You put tissue in there. And then this was the cheapest thing today. Her little shirt.
So cute.
Yeah, but she was talking about this last
She
time.
was?
Yep. And I'm like,
Oh, okay,
She's
okay.
gonna buy it, but I'm like, no, that's fine. Yeah. But that's what I
That's
thought.
really cool. What's this?
That's the thing. That's what.
Plump for joy.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And
mother's...
I just put that in there so I don't know if she's gonna know what it is.
You can tell her when she opens it.
Okay. I'll do that for her.
That is so cute. Look, she gets her creativity from me.
I spent like $164 today.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, it's not like a typical rubber band, it's a really cool rubber band. It's giant and colorful and straps around your bucket nicely so you don't have to stress over whether or not you're going to have a kernel catastrophe at any given point throughout the day.
What a wonderful day. Happy Monday, everybody. It's been a weekend. It's been fun, eventful. Well, not really eventful. We got some things done and then we had Father's Day. And now it's a new week, so you know what time it is. But before I end this vlog, I just want to say that Father's Day was really nice. Danny had a really nice time. We didn't do anything per se, but I did have this whole meal planned out for him. It was ribs with a pasta, and I made corn on the cob, and we had dinner rolls and the blueberry pie, of course. You saw me make that. And it just took forever. I doubled the recipe for the Instant Pot baby back ribs recipe. It took forever for the pin to drop in the Instant Pot, which means that you can open it up. So that was kind of annoying, but I've never doubled the recipe before. Now I know, you know what I mean? Now I know if I ever want to do that, that's the first thing I make, and then I make all the sides. Because that was the last thing I make. It really doesn't take a whole lot of time to cook the ribs. I started dinner at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We didn't eat until about 8 at night. Not ideal, but it was really good. And we have extra, so he can have that for lunch or whatever. And then the blueberry pie was amazing. Danny did a little bit of yard work for me. I really just needed like the outside, my garden beds, like posts put in so they don't mow over my garden beds. Oh my gosh. Gunny's hurting a little bit because he went on a really long walk and he's not used to going on long walks. Addie wanted to take him. I don't know. Wow. Maybe he just needs a day to relax, but he's having a hard time. Ma'am. Getting up. His age is showing. Yes, if you've seen him, he is overweight, but I've like tried everything aside from medication. I don't even know if you give them medication, give dogs a medication for being overweight. Like, I've dropped his calories and he's off kibble. I don't know. I mean, it's a different story. The pageant. I never talked about the pageant. So my argument with the pageant, to me, in my world growing up, pageants weren't even a blip on the radar, so I don't know much about pageants. But my thing I don't like about it is that they say beauty pageant, and then people critique my daughter on her looks. Like, when we went to the festival, they're like, oh, congratulations, you're so beautiful. Congratulations, you deserve it, you're so beautiful. It has nothing to do with beauty. It was not a beauty pageant. It's a scholarship pageant. Every time I heard someone comment about how my daughter looks, it made me cringe. She's more than just what you see on the surface. And I don't know, maybe I'm hypocritical because I let her do the pageant. I don't know. But that was our first experience out in public with her doing pageant stuff, having people approach her, wanting to take photos with her. I talked with her on the way home. You do know that you had a really good interview and you have talent. It was just wow. You know what I mean? Like, the girls in these pageants, it's not about beauty. And I wish, like, I guess it's just old school thinking. I don't know pageant history, but maybe they used to be called beauty pageants, but it's not. I don't know. It was just cringy whenever I heard it. And then I had people like asking me what my nationality is, and I'm like, I'm American, born and raised here. But what you mean is ethnicity. What ethnicity are you? Not nationality. It doesn't bother me anymore. I've just become so used to it being in the military, and it's just a hodgepodge of ethnicities. But there's a difference between nationality and ethnicity. Anyway, I just went on a rant and it kind of put a damper in my mood just thinking about it all over again. 11 more events to go. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna end the vlog here. Thank you all for showing up. Thank you for chatting with me in the comments section. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.